Reading a book here right now. It's a really good book to read, Medicine and Culture by Lynn Payer. This hasn't been produced since the 2000s, so some of the data is probably from the 90s. And just reading a little bit about French here and their thinking. This book argues that treatments are not done based on science, but culture. For instance, if you have your appendix bursts in America, you're going to get a cutout. Appendix burst in Germany, you're going to get an antibiotic. Same exact condition. Who's to say that we're more scientific than the Germans? The French apparently really value thinking. There's no money. We have no great laboratories. The only things that we can have are ideas and patients and a disease. That's from a French AIDS doctor. Just looking at the way they treat things, like, for instance, they have a very reluctance, at least back then, to use psychiatry drugs because they feel that if these are mental problems, you can think your way out of them. And I want to relate this to bodybuilding here, only because I know a lot about the subject, even though you can never tell by looking at me. But I've done high intensity work for 30 years now, ever since I was 19. And many people will struggle in the gyms and not get any results, and they'll keep doing the same thing that Arnold Schwarzenegger did. Why? Because of bodybuilding culture. Higher volume. If you're not getting big, you're not growing, you're not getting stronger, you're not doing enough. Where Mike Munzer came in and he looked at things, he was a thinker, and he looked at things logically and said, you have to stimulate the body, you have to significantly threaten the body enough for it to make an adaptive response. And that's where high intensity came out of. Well, and that's why many people have switched, and even since I'd say it's getting more and more popular now since he's dead, and thanks to YouTube, because people are experiencing these things, and then they're going back and thinking about it. In chiropractic, the thought process is that the body innately heals itself. Many people come into the office for chiropractic, and they get adjusted and they get better. But they want to go home and they want to do, what else can I do? What else can I do? If the body is innately intelligent, what else you can do is just stay out of the way. Stop doing anything. Let the body heal itself. One of the French doctors was talking about in here, they give people, even though it's been shown very little to help when people are taking antibiotics, they give them lactobacillus to keep the bacteria in the gut at a normal level. Well, it really doesn't, it's shown not really to help that much. However, they do it because they said they got to do something, makes like the patient think they're doing something. With chiropractic, you don't have to do anything. You need to get adjusted, and then you need to get out of the way. So stop interfering with the body. If you're eating crappy food, you got to stop that. If you're exercising too intensely, maybe you need to dial it down for a little bit. If you're not sleeping, you need to pick up your sleep. If you're not exercising at all, you need to do something. But whatever it is, you got to stop interfering with the innate ability of the body to heal. What I'm saying here is different ways of thought. This book is really good. I suggest you get it. Medicine and Culture just takes you think of medicine in a different way, but also examine your own philosophy, your own thought process. Because if you're using chiropractic in a medical paradigm, it's not really going to help you that much. Or it's going to help you, but you're still going to, when there's a problem, you're going to go back and you're going to get in the medical system when there's a real threat, instead of realizing the body innately heals itself and you just need to get out of the way. Just a thought. Hope you think about it and let it go from here to here and challenge it, see if it's a lie. And if it is, poke holes through it, but keep challenging it.